There's no better way to start your day than by eating a healthy breakfast. And here are 5 of my favorite eat clean recipes all in one video that will help you rethink your way to start the day. A healthy breakfast is the best way to start your day, but sometimes it's hard to decide which way to go. But this recipe has everything. Whole grain, hearty waffles, and probiotic-friendly yogurt and antioxidant-rich blueberries. So to make these waffles, it's so simple. Take 1.5 cups of whole grain flour. To that, combine 2 tablespoons of toasted wheat germ. And toasted wheat germ is a great source of vitamin E and folic acid. We're going to sweeten it with just a couple of tablespoons of cane sugar, half a teaspoon of coarse salt. We're going to have 1.5 teaspoons baking powder. Whisk the dry ingredients together and then make your wet mixture. For this, we're going to have 1.5 cups of milk. You can use whole or reduced fat. 1/4 cup canola oil. 1 large egg. And 1 teaspoon vanilla for flavor. Whisk this until everything is nice and combined. So now add your wet mixture to the dry mixture. And working quickly, fill all 4 cavities. This is a great way to get breakfast for a crowd together in one fell swoop. Okay, last one. And then use a little spatula to just help it to the edges, and the waffle iron will do the rest. So for 1/2 cup of mixture, this is going to take about 8 minutes, but really you want to wait until they're nice and golden and crispy. And then it wouldn't be waffle breakfast without a little maple syrup. I love granola breakfast. It's one of my very favorites. And this granola recipe, no joke, is the best granola recipe you're ever going to make. The reason it's so delicious is because it's fully customizable. So I have 1 cup of nuts, so you could use pecans, you could use macadamia nuts, you could use almonds, and you're just shooting for pieces that are about this size, about 1/4 inch. We're going to add the 1 cup walnuts to 3 cups rolled oats. Now these are the old-fashioned rolled oats, these aren't the quick cooking. To that, we're gonna add 1 cup of coconut flakes. Now these are unsweetened, large coconut flakes, really delicious, healthy fats. 1 cup of the chips. I'm using a 1/4 cup sesame seeds here. Stick to about a 1/4 cup. Now the recipe originally called for 1/2 cup of light brown sugar. I think that's on the sweet side, so I'm just using a 1/4 cup. You could even try using less, depending on what type of flavor you're looking for. Now, because we have some sugar, we want to balance that flavor out with coarse salt. This is one of the secret weapons of why this granola is unbelievably delicious. So I added a teaspoon of coarse salt. Now, we are going to add 1/2 cup extra virgin olive oil, and to that, 1/2 cup of maple syrup. Mix this together. I do not go and stay as a house guest without bringing this granola. This is my go-to. Thank you for letting me stay. So this is going to bake for 300 degrees for about 30 to 40 minutes, and you want to make sure that you give it a good stir maybe once or twice. This is smelling wonderful. So this is baked for about 40 minutes. I've stirred it a couple of times while it's been baking. Now we're going to add 1/2 cup of dried raisins. Set the timer for 10 minutes. We're almost there. So my granola is out. I've let it cool completely. That's really important. Let's give it a try. So coconutty. It's savory, it's sweet. This is going to go great with yogurt. Really taste those sesame seeds. This healthy breakfast is ready to go. Can't wait for you to try it. Soup for breakfast might sound unusual, but in many Asian countries like Japan and Vietnam and China, that's the way the day gets started. And this vegetable miso soup has everything you need to power through your day. To get started, heat a medium pot over medium heat. Add a couple tablespoons of olive oil, and then we're going to start with our mirepoix. This is that delicious blend of 1/2 a chopped onion, 2 cloves of garlic, 2 stalks of celery chopped, and 2 carrots chopped. And just cook this until the vegetables have softened and they smell really wonderful. And this is just a nice way to freshen up your routine. It's also a great way to get your vegetables in the morning. Vegetables are perfectly cooked. Now it's time to add the miso. When you're adding miso to hot liquids, you want to make sure that they're not boiling. So I'm taking 2 tablespoons of miso and 2 tablespoons of water. and just whisking because you want to break up the paste. This also helps incorporate it into your dish a lot faster. And whisk it until it becomes softened. So miso is a fermented product, and that means there's lots of beneficial microorganisms. Okay, let's eat. Oh, this broth smells so good. Let's try it. So delicious. You probably already love avocados and enjoy them in lots of your favorite dishes, but have you tried an avocado smoothie? Really delicious. It pairs well with pear juice and a little bit of vanilla. It is slightly savory, super creamy, really rich, very satisfying. All you need to do is take one ripe avocado, peel it, put it in a blender. Now, if you wanted to fortify this a little bit more with, say, like a yogurt, this would be great here, but I'm just gonna stick with avocado and pear nectar juice. So I have one ripe avocado. To that, I'm adding 1 cup of pear nectar. Now, I like to make sure I use pear nectar that has no added sugar. I like the pear nectar also because it has a nice body to it. Now I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. This just gives a really wonderful, delicious flavor. And to that, we're gonna add 1 cup of ice. This is gonna give a really nice, chilled, shardy texture. And now we will blend. Looks great. So let's try. Gorgeous color. Basically a milkshake, but with delicious avocado. You're probably already incorporating wild salmon into your diet. It's full of healthy omega-3 fatty acids. But have you considered it for breakfast? This steamed salmon is super simple to make for breakfast. It's made in about the time that you would cook, say, an egg. Just season a salmon fillet with salt and pepper and drizzle with just a touch of olive oil. Like, I have a pot of simmering water ready to go here. Add the salmon. Cook the salmon until it's about medium rare, 7 minutes. Salmon's almost finished cooking, so I'm gonna work on my fresh herbs to go on top. I'm using a blend of chives, dill, and parsley. This just adds really nice fresh flavor to the salmon. All right, salmon is ready. Let's check on it. Gorgeous. So another great thing about this recipe is that you can really utilize your leftovers, in this case, brown rice. Wonderful way to get your day started, and I usually have some kicking around in my fridge so I don't have to worry about making it in the morning. I think this is the secret to this wonderful recipe, lemon zest. The essential oils from the peel are just so bright and lovely and fresh, and I like to zest it just directly over the salmon. Super bright. Now, if you also want a little bit of lemon juice, you can cut little wedges. I think the zest is perfect. All right, let's dig in. Yum. Super delicious breakfast and a really nice break from eggs.